Alright guys, Mustang Stampede here. I wanted to do a quick product review, I guess. I went ahead and picked up some, we haven't point out here, the hood prop rod right there. I picked up some of the Roush struts. You can see the one there on the passenger side and the one on the other side. So let me go ahead and lower this prop rod here. Now you can see that my prop rod is down and my hood is about 6 inches higher while it is open now. I'm not a real big fan of having something on my car that's, I really don't have any Roush parts, but I got a pretty good deal on these at the swap meet, the spring swap meet in Columbus. So I thought, what the heck, I'll go ahead and those will be the ones that I have because they're a direct bolt-on kit. They sell other kits that you must drill your hood and your, I believe, your fender right here where the smaller piece goes on this, and you actually have to rivet them in. And the guy said you actually get a much higher angle on your hood, but I think this is a pretty high angle there without that prop rod. So let's go over the installation real quick. Fairly straightforward. The first thing you must do is to go ahead and here's your sound tube. This is the bolt that holds the sound tube on. Typically this black plastic piece here is sets on the top. You must remove your sound tube, and then there's a, it's going to be a little bit hard to see. Let's see here. There's a rubber grommet from here to here and from here to here. You actually have to cut the center piece out. That way you can mount the sound tube on the bottom of the fender as shown. Here is what the rubber grommet looks like after it's been cut. You'll see I've cut about, I guess it's maybe 1 inch chunk out of the rubber grommet. You save the metal piece and the bolt, and everything goes back together. And that's the chunk of the rubber grommet. I cut that with scissors. So just mark the center there where that black ridge is in your sound tube. The black ridge is right here. You cut the center out, that way your grommet will set on both sides. Because typically the rubber grommet's up here, but since we're going to mount to the bottom, you have to cut that out to allow room, because this is actually sets a little higher than the rubber grommet. Then you just go ahead and bolt it back down. That is a 10mm bolt right there. The very next thing is the fender bolt closest to your windshield. 10mm. You unscrew that all the way. You got this little square bracket that has a knob on it which attaches the lower portion of your prop rod. You go ahead and you bolt that back down. Again, that's 10mm. Then you come over to the passenger side and you'll be doing the same thing. 10mm closest to the windshield. Pull it all the way out. Go ahead and place the smaller bracket into the position there. See if I can't get a little bit better. And then you just go ahead and bolt that back down. While you're over here and doing that, and you go ahead and you have your windshield line for your washer fluid here. It was actually in that hole there, and there's a hole, and I think it's somewhere behind this bracket now. You go ahead and pull that out. And then there's a hole right here on the larger bracket and another one there, and you just put them back in place there. Okay, so you just go ahead and do the windshield washer line. Then you don't do the large bracket on that side yet because you still have your hood prop holding your hood up. So you come back to this side, you go ahead and take your 10mm, loosen up the bottom bolt. You do not want to take this bolt all the way out. If you take this bolt all the way out, the next step is to take this bolt all the way out. Then you'll have a hood that's lopsided. It won't close. It won't line up right. And if you go to close it, you may just mar your paint up. So you undo the lower bolt just enough to allow to slide the bracket in. This bracket on the bottom side is notched, so you don't have to have the bolt all the way out. You just kind of slide it down along the bolt on both sides. Then you take the top bolt and you unscrew it all the way, and of course this one's still loose down here, and then it actually feeds through and back into your hood. I had to grab the back side of the hood back here and actually push the bracket back up into place, and then get this bolt started with my hand. Once that is done, you simply take the skinnier part of the strut, snap it onto the bottom. Go ahead and you'll have to drop your hood prop down, and then you'll raise the hood a little bit and snap that onto place. It might sound a little creaky at first when you start to let go, as the paint I don't know if it's just the paint kind of, it's not necessarily cracking or anything, but it does make a sound, and I kind of was slow to let go. So once that's done, I went ahead and put my prop rod back up to kind of support the front side of the hood here, because I have the prop rod supporting that side as well, and I didn't know what, on the passenger side, what would happen here. So then you come back over here and you do the same thing again. You take and unloosen your lower bolt. All you have to have, like when you loosen it, just keep in mind that it's only got to be the thickness of the bracket. So you loosen up the bolt, and then you take the top bolt all the way out, and you repeat the process. You get them lined back up, you tighten them down, and then you install the skinnier piece of the prop rod into the bottom, and then the thick part to the top. Notice here that if you see Roush right there, that R is towards the windshield. I thought that you'd actually read Roush from the outside looking in, but you don't. It's from the inside of the motor looking out is how you'll have your Roush emblems. So I'll go ahead and close it here. I'm going to go ahead and go slow because it's actually the first time that I've closed it since I finished this. And I'll look here. The gap still looks the same on both sides here. So then I can just close it. And as you can see, no difference in the gap, so you don't have to worry about anything here. And I'll go ahead and open it real quick, because I'm going to have to go ahead and remove my prop rod now. Go ahead and see here. Some guys say that this one comes open a little slow, then goes up a lot quicker. So let's see here. It's about halfway, and already you can see that the prop rod is starting to catch right there, about that. I don't want it to fly up too, but right there's that resting position there. So this video is a little bit long. I hope I've went over all the steps. It's fairly easy, and I started to make the video step by step, but it was just I was moving through the bolts so quickly that I would have had to stop, pick the camera up, unloosen a bolt, tighten a bolt, and then film, then tighten a bolt, unloosen a bolt. So I felt that it probably wouldn't be the best thing to go ahead and start doing a full-blown like step-by-step install video, because the process is just too quick. There is some other install videos out there. They're kind of quick and to the point, really good. This was just kind of to let some people see that can be done by someone that's just by themselves or whatnot, and basically just show what it looks like with the prop rod. So without the prop rod, I should say. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the prop rod. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the Roush prop hood struts, I keep getting the two confused. If you have any questions about the Roush Hood Struts, go ahead and send me a message or whatever. I'll be sure to get back to you, or trying to respond as quickly as possible. So hey, thanks for watching Mustang Stampede.